Looking forward to seeing some of those rookies in 2K. For now, send in your best WNBA plays in 2K20.
Send them over using the hashtag.
Nightfall in the Windy City. And with he sure has first NBA All-Star ever out of Australia. Thanks, David. Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Simmons. Horford is out there with Carter. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Simons in at point guard. And for the Bulls, we've got Davis. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Lamarcus Aldridge. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Irving in at the point. Passes it to Simons. Looking at the season so far, Steve, feels like every perimeter player is working on that step-back three. What's making that shot so popular?
You know, I think, Kevin, now in this stage, there's no hand checking, so you already have spacing, and now to be able to step back and knock down a three, it creates more. Back in the day with hand checking, it would have been hard to step back with an arm grabbing you and holding you. So I think guys are, you know, somewhat playing by the rules and using their rules to their advantage.
Great explanation. Irving, good.
Wow, one of the craftiest ball handlers in the league. Kyrie on a tear.
Carter, the pass to Booker. There's the triple. Rebound by the Bulls. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game, offensive rebounding, or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
You know, you have to crash the glass on both sides of the floor, and they didn't get the job done in terms of creating second chance opportunities.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Simmons. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Portland.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Irving looking for an opening. Kept alive. Valanciunas. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Valanciunas has got his second bucket.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Here's Simons, covered by Irving. Here's Carter. It's rebounded by Aldridge. The Bulls have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
And even as a rookie, you could see the consistency game to game from Wendell Carter. Very dependable on the glass and on the scoreboard for a player so young.
Here's Booker, following the score by Josh Richardson. The pass to Simons. No good with the triple. The Bulls leading by 6. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. And with Carter, he's only going to get better over the years.
The upside is easy to see. He always finds ways to contribute to this team. Not sure if he'll be a star, but he'll be a rock on the offense and defensive end for a long time.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Valanciunas.
You see defensively Carter with good instincts. He can move his feet, and of course, he gives you the size.
No good from Booker. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Richardson against Simmons. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Richardson, good.
Against physical defense, Richardson using his length and athleticism to counter.
Simons, the pass to Booker. Outside, Simmons. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Richardson. The 76ers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
Outside Irving. To the inside. Here's Aldridge. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
I love the body control to take the hit, still convert. Aldridge now going to the line for one more.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with the night. The game is evolving, and Al Horford has changed his game a lot.
It never occurred to me that I'd be.
And give Horford credit. He adjusted with the times. He didn't stay set, Greg, in his ways.
Yeah, he was always a great mid-range shooter, and he's proven to be a legitimate threat from deep.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Simmons is out there with Horford. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Simons in at the one spot.
When a guy as big as Valanciunas gets the ball that deep, quite often the only answer is to foul him.
Some players out there are either loved or hated by the fans. There's no in between, Smitty. But when you take a look at divisive players in the league, who pops into your head?
Draymond Green, Russell Westbrook, LeBron James. There's some people who love him, and there's some people that hate him.
Sure.
Joel Embiid is starting to creep into that conversation. Those are some of the guys some people love him and some people hate him.
Can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit. Even with contact, he can finish strong.
Irving kicks to Richardson. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas lays it up and banks it in. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls. Pass to Horford. Here's Simons. Carter, the pass to Simmons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this summer, a 5-year, $170 million max contract extension for Ben Simmons. The Sixers didn't want to give him any cause to look elsewhere. A great talent, but the hope with that kind of money is that he'll develop that jump shot.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Davis surveying the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. High post try. That shot no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
The reason why, that opens up driving lanes, makes it dangerous for teams to W in the post. The offense becomes more dynamic.
Here is Davis. 76ers getting the bucket. Here's Aldridge. Rebound by the 76ers. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Simmons dishes to Carter. Good work defensively by Richardson. The Bulls leading by 7. To the middle, here's Aldridge. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
50 seconds left in the first half of the game. No good from Booker.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Simmons against Richardson. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Booker. He scores, and he's off the schneid with that basket. 1 for 7 on a tough night for him.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And the dunk by Booker.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Outside Irving. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You almost have to assume.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed. Chicago was looking great right away. They did it just the way it was drawn up in the locker. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
We've got Lamarcus Aldridge. Kyrie Irving is out there with Davis. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Richardson in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
Philadelphia with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. Booker outside. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Simmons for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
You just have to be more careful with Simmons. So brilliant at throwing the D off guard. And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can, at times, be unstoppable.
From the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it.
Outside, Davis. Aldridge trying to break free. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Davis. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Aldridge. The dish to Valanciunas. On its way from Irving for 2, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Simons the pass to Carter. Now Booker. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
All that length, Aldridge able to close airspace quickly.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Lamarcus Aldridge. He's averaging 19 points per game, 15 rebounds, and over 3.5 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
All shots he's changed just by challenging them. Such a luxury to have someone like this as your last line of defense.
Valanciunas hits them both. We see it all the time, Smitty, the league doing more to protect the landing zone of shooters, but for some guys, they're using that forward momentum to change that landing spot. What do you think of that?
Kevin, this is a great debate because as an offensive guy, I know you see a guy launching, I might change my shot and start to go forward just in case I can get a foul if it doesn't make the shot. This is a tough call to call. It's going to be like the charge block, I think, in some years to come.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
That's just the money area for Lamarcus. That's the shot you want your offense to produce.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. Simons surveying the D. He kicks to Horford. Lock at 6. Booker with it. Picked up by Davis.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite the tailspin.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Good D by Booker. Here's Simons. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. "17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Booker. 5 on the clock. They need this one.
Not known for his defense, but Valanciunas did a great job on that play.
And so it's Chicago. 13 points up at the end of the period. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Carter out there with Horford. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Simons in at the 1. Now here's Booker. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. Back to Booker. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Booker's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the 76ers. Now here is Irving. Outside, Davis. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. They shoot again. That shot off. Good work defensively by Carter. The 76ers trail by 11. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Passes to Simmons. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. The Bulls leading by 11. Richardson finds Irving, and Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Valanciunas passes to Richardson. Six to shoot. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Simons. And Simons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
With Wendell Carter Jr., you love the do-it-all ability, the understanding of the game.
Carter hits them both. Steve, revenue's climbing. We're seeing some star players make $40+ million a year. Top coaches making around $10 million a year. My goodness. Do you think coaches are due for a raise, though, Steve?
You know, I think all parties involved, the numbers will keep going up, Kevin. The franchise values are going up to over $1 billion. So I think coaches will get a raise, players will get a raise, and the guys that are playing at a high level, especially for coaches, if they're winning, their numbers will go up.
Here's Simons. Oh, good on the triple.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Irving dishes to Aldridge. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. It's Davis on the wing. Trying to end the drought. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
1:05 left in the fourth. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded close. Outside, Davis. The pass to Aldridge. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Horford. Here's Simons. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. And here is Irving. Irving double team. Outside Aldridge. Back to Irving. Richardson outside. 5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 4. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Jonas Valanciunas.
He's kept a lot of their possessions alive with his work on the offensive glass. You can't measure what that kind of effort means to a team. Not just in terms of the second chances those rebounds create, but also for the example it sets. Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
We know he's one of the best offensive players in the league. What I've seen lately from Kyrie is an improvement in his focus on the defensive end.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're behind by 6. 6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
And so it's Chicago winning this. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.